What in the world?
Hi, and welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. Thanks for joining us, Chris from Movies and Munchies, myself, Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday, just digging for gold.
Mm.
Uh, I'm excited to hear what Chris has to talk about this week because I really want to see the film September 5th. I don't know your thoughts on it. I don't. Will you be talking about it today?
I
In
will.
some form? You will.
I
Cool.
will, but you don't know if it's going to be in my poo or my
I don't.
best.
I
See?
don't know. So that's interesting. Thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time on the live, general format is both Chris and I will talk about something that we enjoyed. It might be 1 to 3, depending on how good or how poo our week was. We will also talk about the poo of the week, whether it was solid or no. I mean, whether it's actually just rubbish.
So I had to run.
Yeah. It was real.
Luckily, we're
It's
early.
peaky,
We're
guys.
far
Yeah.
enough in where we don't get demonetized already.
Yeah,
But
it should be fine. Yeah. And obviously, we're going to talk to everybody in the comments. We try to get to as many people as we can and answer your really deep theological questions that you guys pose, like, what's the best Christmas movie? Or what did you guys watch this week? As always, Chris is going to, well, I say as always, it's kind of a new segment. You've been doing like a short, are you doing that this week?
yeah,
Yep.
movie plot explained
A
poorly.
movie
Yeah.
plot explained poorly, and so far I'm 0 for 2. So we'll see. This week, for my stupid question, I'm actually going to do some really quick movie quizzes, but I'm going
Ooh.
to do one-lined quizzes between each review. So just like
Okay.
name that particular movie in between each one. Just really fun little ones. I
Nice.
thought it'll change it up and make it
Yeah.
fresh and see what everybody's movie trivia is like without using Google, yo. Uh, our Patreon.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I put up a Patreon this week. Which one was that for?
Was this for Paprika?
Yes, for Paprika.
Gosh,
Uh,
the movie just
it's fantastically mind-bending movie that was before Inception, but it's Inception like
yeah,
heavily.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Anime, by the way. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
so we've got I think 105, 110 videos in there now that you can get for £1. Like you can just jump in there and watch all of our movie quizzes, fun things that we get up to, random reviews, in-depth discussions. That's all for £1. If you want to go on a higher tier, like a few others have done, that gives you access to get us to do a movie review or a TV series review or even an anime entire series. It's a much more expensive one, and I can't wait for one day for me to go to
Listen,
Chris. We're watching
nobody,
an entire anime.
nobody, because they're gonna choose like One Piece or something like that. That's like
Yeah, 1,000 episodes. Yeah,
7 years later, Chris has died in his couch.
uh, I can't wait for somebody to do that. Our Patreons are very generous, and
yes,
uh, we have good discussions there occasionally,
yeah.
as well as with our Discord, which is, more and more people are jumping in there occasionally, letting us know what they're looking forward to watching. That's kind of what the space is at the moment, but there are tentative plans for the new year where we will do some stuff together on there exclusively. So we just need to chat a bit more with Crochet a while and Listen, who set up the Discord for us, which we're very thankful for the input that keeps
Mm-hmm.
going in there, which is great. But before we carry on, should we check who's here and say howdy hi?
Yeah, Heidi,
And
hi.
thank you, the
Howdy
Christmas
ho.
ball. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, let's go here. All right. So kicking it off, David, hopefully no love romance films, boys. Well, I don't
Sorry to
know.
say, that's
Mm,
we might be two bearded men, but we do love a bit of
I love a rom-com.
rom-com. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have one, I have a movie that I'm going to talk about that is not a rom-com, but it is a different type of romance.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, that's
yeah.
it. Cool, 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 cool.
Leo the short guy. Awesome. Glad you're here.
Leo, exactly how short are you? And could you play a hobbit, perhaps?
Ooh,
Mm.
that would be fun.
Mm, okay.
Good morning, Amy in the AM. Glad you're here. I take it that you enjoy, uh, mornings, maybe.
Mhm.
I
Seems like with the name.
Yes. Yes. No, we're glad you're here. That's awesome. The Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. The, uh, the weekend has just started, so we'll see. I don't know. It's storming crazy where I'm at. So
Awesome. I love storms.
I do too, as long as I don't
Mm.
have to be out in them. So,
Yes, true. Yes, I
yeah.
love storms indoor, cozy, while reading a book and listening to, the noise.
Yeah. Yes. Putting on a fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. Um, just kidding. Her favorite subscriber has returned.
Yes.
Nice.
No, just kidding.
Okay. Wait, what? Bro, you have to unsubscribe. No. You can it one doesn't take away from the other. What are you talking about?
He's
Oh,
just kidding, though.
exactly. Hello world. Mr. Flexter, we are glad that you are here. Oh,
Yeah.
crochet a while and listen. Happy Saturday to you. Welcome. What were we gonna say?
I was just gonna say it's so great to have all the locals and a few extras. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's my favorite time of my Saturday.
I love this. I love the
Mm.
community that we have. It's so good. Son of Soils, we're glad you're here. Good evening to
Hello.
you. Sully is here,
Hey,
and
Sally.
it's not a movie. The best movie you watched, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
I'm actually talking
Ooh,
about that today.
are
So
you really?
I
Okay.
am. Yeah.
Nice. That is cool. Like unreleased indie film. That sounds amazing. You're gonna have to tell me what all platforms it's on. So that'll.
Mm.
Ooh. Sonic 3. Excited for that. I get to see that this week. I'm excited to see
I'm
that
excited
too.
for that as well because I hear that Keanu Reeves is excellent in it. So I'm
Dude,
so excited. Yeah.
we got Jim Carrey playing dual roles.
Yeah.
We got Ben. Wow. Name just completely left.
Wishlow?
No. He's Paddington.
Oh, right.
Schwartz. Ben Schwartz
Open Sports. Yeah.
returning as Sonic again. My man Idris
Yeah. Knuckles.
as Knuckles, and now Keanu Reeves as Shadow. Dude,
So cool.
this
So cool.
like, and especially as somebody who came from the first movie not really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I didn't think the first movie was very good. And then to arrive now where I'm like, ooh, this is fun.
What's
So
funny is Jim Carrey had quit acting.
yeah,
And he said he would only come out of retirement for a really good script.
and
But he
now he's
must
playing
have,
two roles.
yeah, but he must have seen like Dr. Robotnik as a thing that he would really enjoy doing because you see it in the film. He loves that role. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like his zaniness again, his Ace Ventura, his
Oh,
Fire Marshal
it's so
Bill,
great to
those
see him
types
doing
of
that again.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space in cinema anymore for that. We've kind of veered off away from that. And people like, if you do that now, they're like, no, that's a terrible movie. But hey, I've got time for them. If they work, I've got loads of time for them.
Absolutely. And I'm glad, well, at least I'm hoping, because he's in the cast again, but James Marsden, because he was barely in number 2.
Yeah, he wasn't very
And
much. But I like the humanizing of the Sonic character. He
oh
was
yeah.
almost like a surrogate son,
Yeah.
which I liked a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Hmm.
Okay, Amy in the AM. It's been raining here and still is off and on and getting to do. Oh, you're doing deliveries in the rain.
Oof.
Well, stay dry as much as possible. I mean, that's kind of a stupid statement for me to make, but we do appreciate our delivery drivers because that is a huge thing. So thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. I said I have to unsub because Ruben was fighting for gold. Digging for gold too. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
man,
Well,
it's
hey,
Christmas. I need extra money.
and at least he wasn't digging for other types of nuggets in a different orifice. I mean, we just go there.
Why?
Sorry,
Let's not
sorry
go
for
there.
everybody. Yeah, no, let's not. Oh, oh, got to watch Day of the Jackal this week, the season. So okay, so season 2 happening. Or do we know? I have not heard yet. Ruben, have you heard?
There were talks about it, but who knows? The internet is like 99% full of clickbait crap. So
True. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from like Peacock themselves.
no, I haven't either. So
So okay, yeah, we'll know. I think there's definitely at least more for one more season.
yes, agreed.
Yeah, I don't think I want them to progress past that though,
No,
because it then becomes
yeah.
just
I mean, unless there's a really good story that progresses, but depends what they
yeah,
do with it, where they go with it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Chriselle Wow and listen. Okay, so NCIS Origins season 1. Huh. Takes place in 1991 when Gibbs first gets hired into the NIS, which becomes the NCIS later on. Uh, that is, I don't know who these people are. So
Does
is
Gibbs is Gibbs played by the same person? Can't be.
well, that's why I want to find out. Is it Mark Harmon? Is it Mark Harmon in NCIS?
I don't know enough about NCIs.
Okay.
There were so many versions of that, like the procedural cop drama things,
Hmm.
investigation, CIS stuff.
Or CSI.
S-
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yes,
yeah, and
I
then
think
that is
that's what I meant. Yeah,
CIS. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, I don't know. I saw something though, an advertisement for CSI. The original CSI was just CSI, right?
Yeah.
At some point, and I don't know when because I fell off that wagon a long time ago, but it's now the one that takes place in Vegas with Mark Helgenberger still there is called CSI Vegas.
Right.
It's just, okay.
I think because there's so many CSIs now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Like
don't know.
I wouldn't even know where to begin if I were ever going to start there. But I never really liked them because I like to have an arc, and they generally like one and done episodes. Someone will get murdered. There's a very loose.
There was one that was great towards the end of when I stopped watching CIS or CSI
Oh,
because what's his name? Curly haired dude from the original Manhunter. He was having this strange relationship that was causing him like pause a little bit with a dominatrix.
oh,
And so it was going over like multiple episodes, maybe even
oh,
a
that's cool.
season. Yeah,
Nice.
because she had been like a suspect at one point or something
Mm,
like that. And so
yeah,
so that was kind of cool.
I prefer that. Like Bone season 1 and 2, they used to have a
Mm.
wonderful arc, serial killer arc actually, that like
Oh,
linked
nice.
directly into the cast. But then after that, it was more like the
The
romance
one and
subplot
done.
that was the only thing that was really pushing it forward. So, but
Yeah.
on CSI, there was a two-parter really early on. I don't know if it was the first or second season, but Quentin Tarantino did 2 of the episodes,
Oh, I think I
and
remember that. Yeah.
they were great. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool to go back like in shows like this though and see the young actors or the up and coming
Yeah.
actors.
You
Just
didn't
like
know at the time they were like, oh, but now they've become, oh, it's you. Yeah,
exactly. Well, and even like going back to X Files. I mean, X Files had so many people that you're like,
for
whoa.
sure.
But
Loads.
yeah. Uh, Sonic Cinematic Universe. It's if they keep adding like I don't know how many Sonic like
There's so many places
hedgehog
they could go with
characters.
Sonics. Yeah, there's so many places they could go. Yeah,
Nice.
we need to have like an Avengers Sonic team.
I think that's where we're going. And they
Yeah,
have the rings, right?
they do. Yeah, yeah.
It's they don't need a doctor to do that. They can just, they don't.
When these rings combine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, just kidding is unsubscribing for everybody. So about the other nuggets. Yeah, I know, I know. Oh, Niket, hey, we're glad you're here. Okay, Gibbs was Mark Harmon, but it's a younger actor in Origins.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
but
wouldn't have worked. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and he's the narrator though, um, telling his story. So that's kind of cool.
Huh.
Okay. Um, Ruben, have you ever seen Summer School with Mark Harmon?
No,
Wait, what? No, seriously, you've not.
I don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, oh, you'd know. Like, students, take your seats. Where should we take them?
Sounds terrible.
No, no, it's classic, dude. Okay, we're
Oh,
gonna.
right. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd love it. These two guys, these two stoner dude type things. They do a book, or they have to do a report and an essay, and it has to be a certain number of words, and so they do it on their favorite director of all time, Toby Hooper, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And to get to their word limit, it's hilarious.
Oh, it actually looks pretty good.
It is. No, it is.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Well, okay, we're gonna have to watch that at some point. All right. Cop show type TVs. Okay. Yes. Luther. I'm watching Luther because it's now on Hulu in the U.S.
Ah.
So, yeah. Bones. Awesome. And Castle. Did you watch Castle?
Yeah, big fan of Castle, but because I was roped into that by Nathan Fillion, so I was predisposed to like it.
And one of them is like a writer, correct?
Yeah, that's Castle. Yeah,
Okay.
who's Nathan Fillion? Yeah,
He's the
writer, and he
and
gets roped into, well, kind of puts himself in being on investigations because he is able to see, because his writing is all like murder based, and he's able to see it, and so they use that, and yeah, really fun.
Nice. So the cops are pretty terrible then because they have to bring in a writer who.
Detective Beckett is brilliant. She's the best at her job, so she doesn't really need it. But he starts off. He wants to do like a ride along because he needs inspiration for his next book, and then he ends up helping. And so because he's friends with the mayor, the mayor says, you allow him to be with you for this year so he can do research for his book, and then he just becomes a part of the team. So
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Zed, greetings. Glad that you're here. Does it say your time? Oh no, that's just red behind you. I thought it was time. You were the time person of the year, which would be wonderful. If they go by the anime, the possibilities are endless for Sonic. So nice. That'll be fun. And my guess is as long as they keep bringing Jim Carrey back.
true. Yeah.
Okay, so favorite TV series Amy watched was Peaky Blinders. Can't wait for the movie. Bring back men dressing that way. Oh, that's a lot of clothes.
Many layers.
Yes,
It's a cool look. I like it.
It is. Yeah, I've seen one episode of Peaky Blinders. I need to, because
I think you'd like it. It's British. It's dark.
Yeah, when I first started watching it, I wasn't in the mood, and so I wasn't connecting with it. And then everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, no, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good!" And I'm like, "Okay, yes, I'm going to go back to it." And so then I had to start it over again, and then just got busy and didn't continue on, and so
I struggled because I didn't understand what they were saying. So.
Oh well, there's subtitles now or captions.
True. Yeah, I might have to do that. I'm doing that a lot more with certain films where I was just like, what did you just say?
Oh yeah, no. Well, and when we were watching, especially for the first couple times, Dairy Girls.
I get that.
They talk so fast, they talk over each other.
And they have a really thick accent, so.
Yes, exactly. And then using words that I was not familiar with.
Right. Yes, there's a lot of that too.
Exactly.
Which is half the fun, I guess.
Yeah, oh, totally. Yes. No, I love it. Love it. Have I watched Johnny English movies? That's Mr. Bean, right? I mean, I know it's not
Yes.
Mr. Bean. It's Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. Yeah.
I've seen the first Johnny English movie. Um, yeah, I may not like it because I'm a critic. Hey, I, I enjoy all types of stuff. Being a critic does not mean that you can't enjoy it or gravitate towards it. You just have to be able to differentiate.
I so look, those movies aren't good movies, and no one's gonna be able to argue otherwise. Just kidding. However, they are fun because of Rowan Atkinson and because of its prodding at James Bond, but in like
Oh yeah,
the stupidest way, which is great.
yeah.
I don't know that there's anyone on the planet that could have done it like he did it, other than Rowan Atkinson.
He has a special talent
He does. Yeah.
that because it's also his facial expressions
Oh my
that
gosh.
he.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. He's so snarky in it as well. Like he really believes he is like the best agent.
And that's what you need for like a spoof.
For sure. Loved it. Yeah.
Oh, hey Badger,
Badger.
just finished binging Slow Horses. Nice,
Nice.
but that so did you start from season 1 and like through 4?
Oh yeah, so that's
That's
the first time watch. Wow.
that's awesome. So, but yes, now you have to wait. But Apple has been really good. I mean, we got 2 seasons in 1 year. So
I think
that
I'll
was
finish because there's 6 books, isn't it, or 5?
no, there's more books than that. There's like
Really?
10 or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there were only 6. I thought that was really short. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
hope so, because as long as Gary Oldman wants to keep doing it, I'm sure they will keep doing it because
Mhm.
it's an easy win for all of them.
Oh yeah, and the man is like
He's perfect for the role.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Peaky Blinders quite immersive in the first couple of series. But it starts to get a little sillier and a bit repetitive towards the end. Okay, yeah, good to know. Good to know.
Mm.
Law and Order, Criminal Investigations. Is that what CI is?
Sure.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Well, that's cool. That's
Huh. Oh, is that where is he in that now, or is that?
I don't know if that's even still going on. Is it? I don't think he's in it now
Oh,
because
I
he's
thought there was a
doing.
new Law and Order. Yeah,
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't
because
think
he's
so.
doing Daredevil, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
As Fisk.
as Fisk. Yeah,
Okay, look at that. I pulled that out of my butt
yeah. Well done.
like a nugget.
He's
Um,
fantastic as Fisk as well.
nice. I like him a lot. I think he's great.
Yeah,
When he gets to do the weirder roles.
yeah. Ah, presence. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna go back and binge after I'm done with my Luther binge. I'm gonna go back and do that because that is so good, and commissioned up to 6 series. Nice. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll do even more than that, so that'll be
Mm.
good. Um, enjoying Reacher, Irrational. I liked Reacher season 2. I thought that was good.
Mm.
Season 1 I thought was absolute dog crap, um, which apparently I am complete opposite from everybody else. I'm just not a anyway. We'll not get on that. Irrational. Why that sounds familiar. Irrational?
Is your hate for season 1 of Reacher? Yes.
No. Is that with Jesse Martin? Um, Thriller? That sounds fun. I like him.
Because this
So
is Thriller.
Mode. Hey, glad you're here. Welcome.
Welcome back. Where did we go?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, we were gone for 6 days.
True.
We
And
were
then
not on the live, and now we're
reappeared.
back. Yes, it's like magic. So, all right. I think we should probably dive into our stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that.
Okay. Um, movie
Oh,
plot.
yes. Plot
Um,
explained badly.
yes, thank you.
Explained badly.
Explained Bladley, yes.
Wow.
Okay. A wisecracking boiler technician teaches high school students to believe in their dreams.
Can you put it on the screen?
Yes, I can.
Thanks.
Here, give me a second.
Because I'm audio and visual. Okay. A wisecracking boiler technician. What? Teaches high school students to believe in their dreams.
You know it.
Is this about the kid that could do maths really well?
No.
Oh. A boiler technician. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to see what the guys in the comments say.
Amy's looking for hints.
Oh my gosh. The hint is I know it.
Is it Breakfast Club?
Brilliant.
No, it is not.
No, don't know.
Take the little things and imagine what it could be. So, wisecracking boiler technician. High school students believe in their dreams. It's old.
It's a musical?
No, it's not.
Hmm.
I would probably watch a musical of it, though, because I think it would be trash.
Is the movie trash?
Not all of them, no. Number 2 specifically is yes.
So this is a high school. It's not High School Musical because it's not
No.
a musical, and it's much older than that.
Yeah. The second movie is absolutely stupid. Like, just retcons all kinds of weird things and everything else. And then in number 3, they come back with some of the best scenarios ever.
Okay, yeah, no, I have no idea what this is. Gosh. You explained it badly really well, Chris.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. Well,
It's a good job.
we'll come back to it then.
We'll come back to it. Okay, cool.
Oh, nope. We got it.
You got it. Ah, I see it now. I see it now.
Thank you, Crochet While and Listen. Great
It's
job.
the wisecracking.
Yep. Believe in their dreams.
Is that like Dream Warrior? I guess it's always dreams because he's in the dreams.
Yes.
They do believe in their dreams, but not in a good way.
Yes. Is a boiler technician like a gas man? No, but our pets' heads keep falling off. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can't say it scares you.
I hate Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, yes. Very well played. There
That was a
we
good
go.
one. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruben,
Hmm.
what's your I don't even know how to describe it. What is your
What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, "To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie"?
Is that Nightmare on Elm Street?
Nope.
Oh.
I didn't even know he did this movie until a little while ago. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's one of the like ones that people are, oh, he did this sort of thing.
Oh, I'm gonna just say movies because I don't even know if he did them or not. But Nightbreed.
Okay. No, I don't think it's that old. Let me check.
Oh, okay. Well, that could also be.
By how many things I typed, it should tell you, give you a clue.
That didn't. That what? Yeah, listen to the key clicks and then I am not that smart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. It's only a movie. Yeah, I don't know. Give me a hint.
I don't know how to give a hint for this one.
Give me an actor.
Okay. Good Lord. 1972.
Okay, so give me the top billed actor, because that's still not going to help very much.
Okay.
Oh, Last House on the Left.
Yeah, you got it. Nice. Where did you pull that one from?
Because I knew that he directed it.
Oh, okay.
And 1972 is like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know he did it, because it's like probably one of his first. Like, that's way back when. That's the dark ages, man.
Yeah. Oh. Rye the horror guy.
Hey.
Last House on the Left. Come on, boys.
Nice. I'm sorry.
I know. Yeah.
Done better. Yeah.
Badger had to Google it.
That's cheating, Badger.
Okay. What else you got?
I'll do more like in between.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you calling this so I can put it in the chapter markers?
Ruben's quizzes.
Okay.
Movie quizzes from Ruben. Random movie quizzes from Ruben.
Okay.
The bearded one quizzes.
No, I know.
Digging for gold movie lines.
No, we're not doing that. No.
All right, should I carry on?
Yes, please.
Okay, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Nice.
Is a game that just came out. You can play it on PC or the latest versions of the Xboxes. I don't know that you can play it on the like Xbox One S or even Xbox One. I think it's the those new versions that have like SSDs and all that. Okay, so first you should know that Troy Baker is the voice of Indiana Jones. So he's a fantastic voice artist, but there is this thing where people are like, well, if that's not Indiana, if it's not Harrison Ford voicing it, then what's the point of playing it? And I understand that because his voice is so synonymous with the character. You hear the voice, you understand. Troy Baker nails it. Like half an hour into the game, and I was like, this really sounds like Harrison Ford. Like he's done a phenomenal job. The little voice iterations, like the pitches and the deepness, mixing with the sound effects that they took, like feels like they took directly from the movies. You know, when Indy fights and it's those hard, it's that
nice
old school. But it also comes, it's published by Bethesda, but they didn't make it, which for me is actually good because the last few games they've released have not been great. Published, but Machinima Games, I think it is. They did the Wolfenstein games, and those are really fun, really well done, great world building, great story, great action. This adventure feels exactly like an indie movie. If you told me when I was a kid that when you're in your middle 40s, you're gonna be able to be Indiana Jones, I would have laughed in your face, but also gone, ready? Don't lie to me. The beginning of this game starts in the most epic way, because you get to play one of the most pivotal scenes in the first Indiana Jones movie, the boulder, jumping over the traps, swapping over the idol. You get to do all of that as he's remembering, and it's phenomenal, and it's done so well. And then he comes back to himself, and he's a professor, and that's where the story starts. I am probably 7-8 hours into the game. I am running around the Vatican in disguise as a priest, and trying to avoid, the Nazis, or it's got all of the hallmarks of what makes Indiana Jones. But of course, it's got to have story as well
Hmm.
that works for gameplay, and it does. It feels like the best way to describe it. It feels like a really good story with game mechanics similar to that you would have of Uncharted. So really deep story, but then the world is you figuring out things, and but only in like the way Indy does. So he's he's investigating, he's stealing things or liberating things. He's having fantastic fights that just will come out randomly in not randomly, naturally progressive in the story. He'll unearth tombs and things that you didn't know were there. You'll suddenly find a thing under a church, and then that leads to a whole cave system, and that leads him to, all of that kind of tomb raiding that Indy was doing before Tomb Raider. Uh, and it's with his gun and his whip, which is actively used to climb up things, and not like suddenly traverse like he's strong. He'll whip around things and he'll be like, ugh, 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 and make a noise, and it looks beautiful. So far, I've had no game breaking bugs.
Oh
I've
wow.
had no real glitches at all, to be honest. There's been a couple of clipping moments, but that might be my PC. But it's so weird. I don't know if the game is really good or if it's unusual to have a game that works on release, because these AAA games have been so bad that it still takes them a year and a half
Of
to
patches and
release it.
everything.
Yeah, all the patches, and they were like, hey, now you can do this, which should have been day one. So many studios are putting out games and then patching as it goes as the new formula as to how to do it, which is ridiculous, which is why you shouldn't pre-order games. They need to make sure that they release a product that works.
Hmm.
This is phenomenal. Score, soundtrack, voice working, fantastic gameplay. I
Nice.
just like I kind of resent having to be here right now because I want to go play it. So
Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
yeah,
Good.
yeah, it's shockingly good. But there is that little bit. Is it just because it's a good game? Has it been so long? I'm diving between Alan Wake 2 and this game, but Alan Wake 2 has been out for a while.
Hmm.
This is nice that it's good.
Good. Right on.
Yeah,
Fun. You said it's on PC also? Like
it's on PC,
hmm.
on the Xbox Game Pass. So what I
Oh, okay.
did was at the moment they're doing like a pound for 2 weeks. So
Oh
I spent a
nice.
pound on a AAA game, and it's excellent. Uh, Obviously, depending on what version of the Game Pass you're on, you can play it. You can do like on your consoles as well and PC. I know it's getting a collector's like special edition
Hmm.
midway through next year on PS5, so it's exclusive but time released.
Oh,
So
okay.
they will, I guess, Microsoft like to get money since they own the company.
Sure.
They will like you say tell Sony, yeah, sell it on, put it on PS5. So I'm hoping that all the PS5 players will get it sooner rather than later. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Cool.
So what's first on your list?
So I went and saw. We had our mystery movie this week, and it was September 5.
Did you know it was going to be that?
Nope. Well, I knew it just right before, like an hour or two before, because the East Coast obviously
Ah,
saw
they
the
have
movie. Yeah,
similar. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, which I was excited about because
Mm.
this movie was set to come out earlier.
Yeah.
And then got pushed back, so it releases wide in January.
Yeah.
Like it's New York and LA, maybe this weekend, I think, or next weekend, something like that. Even like my press screenings got moved and canceled and everything, and so I was like thrilled
That this is
when.
it. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Uh, okay, so it's what it is it's the 1972 Summer Olympics within Munich,
Hmm.
where the Israeli team, or part of the Israeli team, is kidnapped by terrorists. This has been done before. This is not the first movie to ever touch this topic. But this is done from inside the perspective of ABC Sports, who are the only news, or our only TV entity broadcasting live with all kinds of cameras and the technology to do that. So we have the internal workings of all of this. You know, and it's more of a German production, and then showing, you know, what was going on with ABC Sports and all of the back and forth and everything. And you've got Peter Sarsgaard is in it, Ben Chaplin, Leonie Benesch, who is in Babylon Berlin, John Magaro, who he looked familiar and he sounded familiar, but I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything. So what we do is this becomes a very tense thriller, because even though we know the outcome, and that's something special, to be able to take something that people know about and know where the story is going, and yet still contain intense, just anxiety and suspense, and like holding your breath because you're not sure what's going to happen, even though you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We get to see these inner workings of conversations where, like, they say, because they're live, what happens if the terrorist shoots somebody? Do we show that? You know what I mean? So there's these dilemmas that they're having within the studio, you know, and like all the cameras that they have available, so they could potentially see that. Yeah. One of the Israeli athletes is from America, so his parents are watching from America, and so, you know, there's also that that added little bit of stress there, because they know that, I mean, the world is watching, but then it's also becomes, you know, what are we showing? Who can see this? You know, can the terrorists see this? Can they see what, you know, the movements that everybody's making? And so it's really I think with the strength of this, not only from the dialogue, and just the way that it's edited, because you feel the pressure that each of these characters are under to get it going. But then also several networks are sharing one satellite. And so, like, at one point, ABC just loses their feed because another network has it.
Moves. Oh, right.
Yeah. And what they're doing is not, first off, is not covering the story. It's not live by any means. And so, and you get to see creative things of how they did it. I appreciated, just from a technical aspect, we get to see how they were doing, like, logo placement on this in 1972, you know, and like right now we have Chiron graphics where it's typed in and boom, there you go, and you can change them on the fly and everything else. These are all like individual letters placed onto a board, and it's just really cool. It doesn't outstay its welcome. It's 95 minutes, so it is a quick thriller. But that doesn't mean that you lose any of the emotional pull to it, any of the, you know, the fear that's built, or at least that palpable, like, anxiety. It all comes through because we just get to watch. It's not quite right from the beginning is when it starts, but we're taken into the studio and shown the pressure of just putting on a live broadcast. So we already understand the quickness of that, and the, you know, what do you have to do, and all of the multitasking that the director is doing, of telling where, you know, each of the cameras where to go, when to take them, what to push on, what's coming up next. Also talking to the anchor, you know, through their earpiece, all of these things. So before the real story kicks in, we are introduced to this world, and then it informs us, so it doesn't feel like all of a sudden like we're just seeing a performance.
Is it
And
English?
it is. There's a little bit of German in it, but
Okay.
it's we have a German translator there because this
Right.
is an American group.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, so it is like take elements of a spy thriller
Hmm.
and throw that in to a historical thrilling drama, because there's activities that the people have to do in ABC to get things done.
Hmm.
And because this is based on true story, I'm assuming a lot of it is actual, just this is how they did it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not a lot of embellishment within this. So it's I would say, like, if you enjoy a thriller, a moving drama type of thing, something that's
Mm.
really tense but not long and drawn out,
Yeah.
come January, go see this, because it is. I had a blast in the theater, and was just like, so
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that's one that's good. I was wondering about it. Yeah.
Okay, you want to go to comments?
Sure.
Okay, we have a few here. Let's see here. I need to go back up to where we were. Let's see. Going back to Reacher and stuff, and all the cop shows. I wish all police solved crimes by punching things like Reacher. See, unfortunately, in America, a lot of the cops do solve things like in that manner. It's fine on TV. It's entertaining, but in real life, no. Um, Bad news. Second Johnny English movie, so good. Very, very funny. I don't know if I've seen the second one. I've seen the first one a long time ago, especially when the kids were younger. We watched that, but
Yeah, I barely remember them, to be honest. Yeah.
yeah. Dexter Original Sin. Okay. And then started Ella, first off, hi. And then rewatching Dexter, the series.
Did Dexter come all out at once? It's got to be weekly, right?
I would think so, right?
Because Paramount, I don't think they do. Was it Paramount?
Showtime, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
So it's on
Yeah.
Paramount, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think they do weekly. They normally do like maybe a 1 or 2 drop, or even 3 drop, and then do weekly. So
Mo just finished Day of the Jackal. It's in your one of best shows of 2024. Awesome. One season masterpiece. Yeah, I mean, it could. Yeah, you feel like it could be done, but I think they've opened it up still.
I think they've opened it up. Yeah.
Let's see here. Going there. Okay. So Rye the Horror Guy has a question. What actor portrayed the psycho Santa Claus in the Tales from the Crypt episode All Through the House? Good Lord.
Dude. What actor portrayed Psycho Santa Claus in Tales of the Crypt? Okay, Google. No,
Jason
I
Robards. I don't know.
No idea. Let us know.
Yeah, George Wendt, maybe. I don't know. I'm going with somebody who it's unexpected, but I don't even know. Okay. Maybe Rye will tell us. Have you seen the miniseries Love and Death starring Elizabeth Olsen? I have not, Niket. No, okay. Not Love, Death, and Robots. Oh, yeah. You asked the same question 2 weeks back. No, we have not. We have seen Love, Death, and Robots. Yes, of course. That is a great one. You should watch that. Kidding. No, yeah, we have not seen Love and Death.
No.
Okay. Okay. Arcane season 2, 4.5 out of 5. Watch this. Watch anything in this animation style, and music is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and just got better. I love how they use the rock and the oh gosh, all various form or genres,
Mm.
and it matches. You know
It's so
the
creative. Yeah.
okay. So is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle better than Alan Wake?
Oof. It's different.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Alan Wake is a mystery horror thriller, where India is an action adventure. They're very similar in, I guess, like puzzles and stuff,
Hmm.
working things out. Yeah, very differently tonally though.
They
Uh,
did. Amy did play Uncharted for a while, the
ooh,
first one with the
okay.
kids.
Do you like that?
Yep, they enjoyed it.
Uh,
Yep.
okay. I think the. I mean, Amy, if you like indie, you'll love this. Anybody that's like a fan of adventure games will enjoy it. But if you like indie, you're like it's a double. Yeah,
Nice.
so much more.
Okay. Mode says that Love and Death is worth a watch.
Oh, cool.
Good to know.
Nice.
Uh, Carry On. You thought Carry On is a bit overrated, kind of boring, and thought the writing was not the best. Did have its moments. 6 out of 10.
Mm.
Okay.
Sally
Uh,
thought the same thing.
oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Sully's review.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay. It's okay to be wrong. Um, oh, oh, Bunny Dojo's going to take the dog for his Christmas photo
What? I
for a
love
cat
that.
charity. That's
I
even better.
love that. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. So I just have one puppy. He's not a puppy. He's 6 years old, but he's a puppy to me. Um, now, yeah, and Crochet or Bunny Dojo has 4 rabbits also. I would assume so.
Yeah.
You got to show us video of them doing their like funky kicks where they just all of a sudden go weird and then get the zoomies and stuff like that. Yeah,
That'd be so cute.
what does everybody else have as far as pets? But have fun with that. I would like to see a picture at some point because
That would be amazing. Yeah.
a dog having a picture taken for a cat charity is spectacular.
I don't know what that means. What does that look like?
It, yeah, I know, right? It's the dog like
Do you dress the dog up
chasing
in a
it.
cat costume? Or he's like, you're a cat now.
That would be so good.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man. Just one episode out of Original Sin. Okay.
Okay.
So then but they're releasing 2 episodes next week.
What?
That's weird. That's a weird release schedule. But yeah,
That's
you might
so odd. Okay.
Ella
Cool.
might just wait for the whole thing to come out and then binge it as one, which
I see that. Yeah.
yeah, I like that too. Badger watched Hellboy Crooked Man. Not what you expected at all. Performance is not bad. Story not so great. Would enjoy another with same cast and crew.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. It felt like it was direct from the comics. So I thought it hit all the right notes. Having rewatched the what's name one version recently, I was definitely too harsh on it, but I prefer the indie style. I think less budget, more indie, like feel it will work much more.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So Mode's only seen Love and Death. Haven't seen Candy. I know what this is now. It's the true story of this woman in like the late 70s, early 80s, maybe even up into the early 90s. I don't remember when, but
Mm.
having an affair with somebody, and then the wife that's having the affair kills the wife of the dude that she's having an affair with, and then it's the trial about that. So in Candy, it
Ah,
was Jessica Biel, and then Love and Death is Elizabeth Olsen playing. They're both playing the same character.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Badger's looking forward to watching the new Dune TV series. It's okay.
It looks pretty.
Yeah. It's 10,000 years before Paul Atreides.
I think the last episode comes out tomorrow, so then you can binge watch it, or so that would be 6, right?
Okay. I got the 5th episode.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either. I was excited to watch it. And then I watched it and it was fine.
You know what I am watching though? We started rewatching Mayfair Witches, because season 2 starts in January 5th. Yeah,
Did you do you like it?
it's slow.
Okay. I
It's okay. I'm hoping that I like the Dario. I think she's a
Sure.
fantastic actress, and a few of the others actually. So I'm intrigued enough to see what's going on with it, but I can see how very Anne Rice it is. There's lots of romance, very into the vampire, that sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
feeling. So I like it for what it is. I'm not like totally enthralled by it just yet. I'm
Okay.
hoping that maybe it will. Did you see the first season?
I didn't get through the first episode.
Oh, good lord! No, it gets much better after the first episode. Much more interesting, at least. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
I was really struggling.
yeah.
And
That
I was
first
just like,
episode's a struggle. Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Well, good. Well, maybe I'll go back to it then, and then.
nah, you have
I
too
did
much
it.
else to watch.
Well, this is true. I mean, maybe at some point, like it could be one of those that's like the casual watch. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Where I just like I put it on and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch an episode of this. And sometimes when it hooks, then I watch like 2 or 3. But
Yeah,
okay,
because Interview with the Vampire, the TV series, started out great,
Hmm.
and then the more we watched, the more boring and like
Hmm.
dragging out it just went. I was just like, oh my gosh,
You
all
don't
right,
want that.
no,
Niket saw Heretic this week. One of the best movies of the year for you. Awesome. Yep.
yeah,
Loved it.
I agree.
Viral verse also. Yeah. Heretic. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just come to streaming, hasn't it? Or at least to rent, I think.
Like on demand. Yeah. That is nice. Talking of fun movies, really loved The Wild Robot.
Yep.
Yes. Wow.
Surprisingly great.
Yeah. A friend of mine also, Nick from Movie Emporium on YouTube, he saw the movie Flow this week. It's another
yeah.
animated movie, and
Yeah.
he's like one of the best of the year.
Has that just
by
come
far.
out?
Yeah, like just this
Wow.
last week or something like that in the theaters. So
Oh, really? Okay.
at certain places, I don't know if I don't think it's playing around me right now, but
Okay.
yeah.
Love me
Okay,
a bit of animation.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and we're talking about an animated movie today too.
Are we?
What? Yeah, we watched one together.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. That old
Yeah.
chestnut. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Mayfair Witches is slow. The books are also though. Okay, it's a trilogy. Not caring for the TV show. They're not explaining it. Like the book fan. Yeah.
I mean, it
That's-
was one of the highest rated shows for AMC. Like it had a huge view numbers. So
Hmm.
they obviously got the. I guess they'll do all 3 because it's if they're going to do the second, they'll probably do the third.
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And AMC, they're because it's a smaller channel type of
Yeah.
thing. I don't think they're necessarily binding themselves to the same rigors that maybe Netflix is, or
Yeah, I agree.
even
Yeah, I
Apple
agree.
or
Yeah.
something. So,
Mm.
Amy in the end saw the first trailer for Nosferatu last night. It does look awesome.
Looks so good.
Yep, we have our tickets for Christmas Day. Go and
Nice.
see that. So excited. So excited. Yes. Okay. We'll come back to more comments.
Cool.
Ruben, what you got?
Cool. Dude, I'm so excited to talk about this one.
Okay.
Okay. The Invisible Raptor. Dude.
and I know you're not kidding, even
I'm
though
not
it
kidding.
sounds like you're kidding.
No, the Invisible Raptor, it rocked. It's such a stupid film, but it knows exactly what it is. It's not even like a badly made film. It's a well-made film. It just has a little bit of budget. It's not even badly acted. It's just campy and cheesy, and they
Mm.
just lean into it. Uh, we start off with Sean Astin, Samwise Gamgee, in a
Mm-hmm.
lab somewhere,
Mikey.
testing the beep, 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 beep on an invisible raptor. So we just start off with that. And what a genius concept it is, because you don't have to waste any money on CGI. You just have sound effects, you have things move, you have like claw marks suddenly appear, you have people running away from an invisible thing. And then only when you're absolutely necessary for a heightened crescendo of an action sequence, like you might show a bit of it,
Mm-hmm.
have different perspectives. Like, I don't want to do spoilers, but you do. There's a couple of moments where excuse me, you get to see it, and it works. It's okay. So you have Dr. Grant, which is so funny because Jurassic Park is Dr. Grant as well. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
who is a paleontologist that's working in an amusement park with dinosaurs. So he's not fulfilled his life like what he wanted to be. It's not worked out for him. And this ex-girlfriend from a long time ago kind of walks into the park, and they hit it off again. But there are moments in this film where it's so stupid and so dark in ways that you're not expecting. She has it was a daughter or a son, I can't even remember, but like she so much doesn't care for this daughter or son. Like
Ooh.
she just wants to get back into the relationship with this guy. And at one point she like just puts the kid into a taxi and says, take it to just like bye. And it's so like, what the
Oh my gosh.
like they really lean into stupid stuff like that. And so the first like hour is like building on trying to capture this raptor. Once they figured out it's a raptor and it's invisible, and you finally get this paleontologist finally gets some people to believe him that that's a thing that actually could exist
Yeah.
by yeah. And then the like last half an hour, 40 minutes is the raptor in various places as they're chasing it, um, killing people in wonderful ways, in houses, in parties. It's got a real thing for heads,
Nice.
more
Like,
decapitating them,
oh, sweet. Okay.
just straight off. It has some plot protection for our main characters. I don't care. Like
Sure.
none of this, like I'm gonna take seriously, or like there's plot holes and there's some genuinely funny dialogue moments because of how stupid they are. Sean Astin's only in it for a few minutes, but I
Okay.
urge everybody that's going to watch it to watch right to the end of the credits. There's a couple of end credit scenes
Oh, nice.
um, that hint that there might be more, depending on whatever. This was so much fun. The only thing is, it's about half an hour too long. You
Oh.
spend too much time. It's like just under 2 hours.
Oh my
And for a movie
gosh.
like this, it needs to be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So there's some dialogue sequences, there's some moments where they're trying to flesh out characters, there's minor plots or like fleshing out some characters that I just don't care about, and I know they're
Mm.
gonna die, so don't do
Y-
that. So there's
Yeah.
definitely it could have done with another edit and just to quicken that pacing. But actually, I didn't mind it because there were moments even in that like long bits that I was just laughing my head off. There's the best friend or wannabe best friend who is a security guard who wants to be a cop, but he's always failing his test. Is the one of the dumbest characters or people on the planet of on Earth, and happens to be or is forcing himself to be the best friend of this paleontologist, and their sort of frenemy bromance is wonderful. Like it works because of how cringy it is in the best way. Man, I had a lot of fun with this. Like, don't go in expecting a good movie at all. It's well filmed and it's well acted for what they've been given, like with the dialogue. But it embraces it absolutely. I think it'll become like a cult classic. It's really fun.
Um, comparing to Velocipaster,
This is
is
a
it?
better movie than Velocipaster. Like it's
Really?
actually a movie.
Wow. Okay.
Velocipaster, I don't really consider to be a movie. It's just it's a wonderful thing. Insert comedy here, but
Uh-huh.
this is this closer to like Werewolves Within, that kind of
Oh, really?
comedy banter horror. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So some decent writing then.
Oh yeah, there's some decent
I mean,
moments in this that
okay.
work. Once you understand what it is, like you get past the first 10 minutes. Because the first 10 minutes I was like, oof, this
Sure.
is not going to be great. And
Okay.
then like you understand what it is. And it's like, I see. There there's this brilliant thing that they do, and I love it. And more B horror movies should do this. Is whenever they need something to have happened, or whenever they need something to be created, he's one of the stupid guy I was telling you about, the ex security guard. Did you see
Hmm.
that movie where they did that thing where they created this thing, and his friend will go, "Yeah, we did that," and that's how they explain. And it's
Nice.
so good. It works so well. Yeah, so you can see they've just had fun with this.
Very, very cool. Well, it's from the same people, or at least distributed by the same um,
Oh, the
production company.
W
Wellgo USA, who did
yes,
like the
who like
Project Wolf Hunting.
one
Yeah,
of my favorite crazy horror films. Yeah,
yeah, nice. So is it just on demand? Is that where I'm going to find it?
yeah, it's just
Cool.
on demand. Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, sweet. I can't wait to watch this. That's going to
Yeah.
be outstanding. Mine is my next one, at least, is Carry On. I know, just kidding. You didn't think this was great. I thought this was so much fun. It was a good surprise.
Mm,
It's Netflix. It's a just action thriller with
hmm.
Taron Egerton, and where he is a TSA agent and he gets a mysterious notification and has to follow out the steps. Otherwise, really, really bad things are going to happen, and they
Yeah.
begin to. Um, I, this is Die Hard 2,
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah.
where
Yeah. Yeah.
you you know what the outcome is going to be,
Mm,
right? And that's not an issue. I mean, this is not, from an originality standpoint, the story is not that new, not that
yeah.
really unique or anything else.
Hmm.
Um, Taron, though, is wonderful in it because for me, he was believable because he's not only, he has that athletic ability and like the cop's eye type of thing because of the story that has been introduced for him in tiny little bits.
Hmm.
Um,
But he's still very much the everyman. He's kind of failing at life. He hasn't really progressed, and so you can relate to that. Like he's a genuinely normal bloke that is a TSA agent at an airport who finds himself in a disastrous situation, which
yes.
could affect thousands. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Sorry,
And
you can carry on now.
no, 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 that's exactly right. I mean, you know, I was upset because in the trailer they show who the villain is, but in the movie for 25 or almost 30 minutes we
It's
never
part
see
of
their
the
face.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
part of the
it's
mystery. Yeah.
yeah, it's all we see. I mean, we see the bad guy, but it's always from behind or a hat, the face completely shrouded in shadow and stuff.
Yeah.
Has a hat on and everything else. And
So I
I
hadn't seen the trailer, so it was
nice,
still a reveal for me. Yeah.
excellent. Well, and I didn't even list the character's name in my review because the off chance that maybe you didn't see the trailer or something and you're going into the movie. I mean, I understand why they want to because you're using names to
Hmm.
also draw, but like Seven, and as problematic as Kevin Spacey is, the marketing, they kept him out of the credits. at the beginning. They
Yeah.
kept him off of any of the marketing material so that it was truly a surprise when the reveal comes, and that's just lost now. The action is fun in this. It moves pretty quickly. There is, like you had talked about, uh, plot armor and character armor and everything else. Yes, there are conveniences in this left and right. Um, the the he gets out of situations or through situations that, yeah, you shouldn't be able to get through that much. I don't care because I was having fun with it, and I became endeared to the character.
Mm,
Like I liked him. I liked the supporting characters, even the bad guys. I was
mm.
liking them. You have this one person played by Theo Rossi, and he
Yes.
barely speaks, but he's like just on it.
I got
You
a
know.
lot of time for Theo. He
Oh
brings
yeah.
presence. Like
Mm-hmm.
he oozes whatever it is, like what character he's playing. And it's always done really well.
Yeah. Just great. I mean, the whole thing that builds, and then we have Danielle Deadweiler, who is this cop, this LAPD detective, and I loved her dynamic because she's very jaded.
Mm,
She's, you know what I mean? She's like no nonsense. Um, she's quick on the uptake though too, and
mm.
she's working through things, and so she's not quick to trust anybody. And so that makes it really good, especially when she, gets more towards the end of the film and she encounters people. And it just,
There's an action sequence with her in the car that was spectacular. Like really well done.
probably the best action sequence of the movie.
For sure. Yeah.
It, and for an action thriller, this didn't have a ton of action in it,
No,
which was fine. It didn't need it.
which is
I mean,
fine. You're building on like we've earned it.
uh-huh.
We know the characters. There's time spending with them. It's pretty much it's tense. It's the whole.
Yeah.
You're wondering how Taron Egerton's character is going to be able to get out of the situation that he's in without hurting people, and the moral dilemma that brings up as well. As an everyman, you want to protect the people in your life, but not at the consequences of killing or thousands of other people. And the moral dilemma that was like, well, actually, I only care about the person that I know. And he's like, how much of a real hero are you? Are you a hero at all, or what makes you a hero? And do I care? It's like that the balance of that. I think they play with that quite well. It's very authentic. It's filmed on an old decommissioned airport wing.
Oh, nice.
So they film right there.
Okay.
The TSA agents, they had TSA agents teach them, and they used actual like equipment. So it all feels very authentic. That was the idea. So it was pitched as Die Hard, but as Die Hard for the everyman or woman. I had a couple of issues. Like I really enjoyed it, but like the detective woman, I barely know her. I would have liked to know her a little bit because
Sure.
she sort of played an integral part to the story. Not as much as Taron, for sure. And then I didn't always buy the chemistry between Taron and his fiance. I don't know why. I just didn't buy that. I was just like, like. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, maybe it's because they were at odds with each other or we didn't get enough time with them. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's a Die Hard airport movie that, I'll definitely watch it again. I think it's fun. It is exactly what I expected it to be.
See, it's better than I expected it to be.
Okay, so that's
I
very
was,
good.
yeah, I was actually like, I figured it might be fun,
Mm.
especially because I enjoy Taron, and so I think
Yes.
his projects that he does are great. So I was looking forward to it for that reason,
Mm.
but I also did not have like my expectations were just kind of
The
right in the middle
expectations
there.
were low. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know what it was going to be, because more often than not we have been disappointed.
for sure. Netflix movies, particularly. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was it was quite funny because I liked it, but I wasn't like enamored with it. But when I was doing my writing up my review for it, the more I wrote, the more I liked it. I was like, oh, but that bit was really good. And then, oh no, but that bit was really good, which is crazy.
I love when a movie does that too. You know, where you start out, because it all the opposite is also true.
True, very true. Yeah,
Where you get
yeah.
more and more pissed as you go along.
Instantly forgettable. Yes,
Yeah.
but like you tried to convince yourself you enjoyed it, and then the more
Mhm.
you write, you're like, no, but this bit sucked. This bit,
Yeah.
this bit sucked. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Mm,
that which is where my poo comes in later this week, or later in the segment. But um
nice.
yeah, no, I agree. This was a lot of fun. I will watch this again
Mm,
because it's just good
sure.
stuff.
Easy
Yeah.
watch.
Entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Uh,
That was my other thing on my list. So
oh, was it?
I'm all done. Yeah.
Okay. Let me do mine then really quick.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to the comments and stuff.
Sure.
This is a sorry, I'm typing it in so I can get some of the
Time
characters and
code.
stuff like that. Yeah, and time codes. Yeah, it's a French film,
Mm-hmm.
and it just came out, at least in the US, yesterday.
Okay.
You can rent it. It's
Cool.
called Endless Summer Syndrome, or Le Syndrome de l'été sans fin, which yeah. Um, this is a hard one to. This is not like this is like absolutely spectacular. Okay,
Okay.
this is a. Let me just the the synopsis on IMDb, which is fairly accurate. The mother of two adopted children sent. The mother of two adopted children's sense of duty takes a macabre turn when she learns that her husband may be having an affair with one of their kids.
What TF?
Yes, yes. So it's an interesting character story because we see this family on vacation and they are happy. They're tight knit. They're just like they get along really well. The son is a little sad and hesitant because he's going away to a school.
Right.
Um,
Like a boarding school or something.
no, 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 no. Look, college.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going to the U.S. because he's big into bugs, and so he's
Cool.
going to etymology school,
Nice.
and so that plays that like that's in the story. It's fairly obvious on certain things because the story gives you elements, like it focuses on them maybe more than what would be a subtle way to do so.
Mm.
But it's filmed in almost a like a 1-to-2 ratio, so it's very square.
Oh,
Um, so it almost at times it almost feels like you're losing stuff on the sides of the screen, but
weird.
you're not. And what I found is that it focused me even more, which was
Hmm.
weird.
How
Um,
did you like? How did you find this film? Like, why
I
was this on your radar?
a publicist reached out,
Okay.
and I was like, I watched the trailer, and I'm like, huh. French films are always weird for me. I don't
Yeah.
like more often than not they lean towards the I don't know if I feel good after this.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
You know, this one, the whole content and the whole arc is
Oogie.
it's not a happy type of
No.
thing. No,
Is it
but see,
incest?
well, the kids are adopted.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so in strict terms, no. But here's the
But it's all
thing:
kinds of wrong.
the wife gets a phone call from a stranger to
Mm.
inform her of this. And so there's now all of this doubt that goes in. And that's where some of the storytelling really takes hold, is because we watch her now watching her family and
Mm.
all of the interactions and her having a completely different set of a viewpoint on it. And so we see things from her perspective a lot of time, but sometimes those aren't always exactly what's actually playing out.
Huh.
So it's it's messed up in
Okay.
this. Um, at the end of it, it is a good production. There is an obvious outcome, um, and I think it telegraphs it in advance.
Mm.
Yet the acting is such that it's heartbreaking, and also a little bit conflicting. I mean, more
Mm.
so, I think most of it you're like, I'm going to lean towards this way. Um, but you could also see other angles. So I don't know. It's not a happy film by any means. It's not one that I would ever go back to.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go on my list, to be honest.
I don't think you would enjoy this at all.
No,
Um,
no, I can see a little bit of the clip, and then like the dude is touching the girl in an inappropriate way, and I'm like, that is not okay.
so yeah, the trailer shows more than I think it should, which is
Right.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
But knowing that what we see isn't always
Isn't always what's happening.
what's happening,
Yeah.
at least that's a good thing too. So if you have seen the trailer or you do watch the trailer, just know that maybe what you saw is not what it was.
The trailer's an unreliable narrator? What?
Yeah, right. Thankfully.
Yeah.
So, yeah, In the Summer Syndrome, if you like world cinema and French films specifically,
Mm.
and you are looking for something that is not happy in the slightest,
Mhm.
there you go. That's one to, yeah.
Maurice, the baguettes.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's go to the comments. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so Mayfair Witches and Vampire Chronicles, Lestat and all that, they're intertwined in the books. Oh,
What?
interesting.
I've read the Vampire Chronicles. I don't remember.
No, I think in the Mayfair Witches, the Vampire Chronicles are interwoven into that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm 2 or 3 episodes in, a third episode in, and they've already mentioned like other entities. So
Okay. David, original. Nah.
I'm the original gangster. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe are you talking about Nosferatu? Maybe I don't know where. Yeah. Raptors are famous for being able to slice heads clean off.
Exactly.
Sounds legit.
It's really authentic, Badger. Yeah.
Yeah. Proven by science.
Yes.
Willem Dafoe. Okay.
Sure.
David, I feel like we're getting half of thoughts here, and I don't know. Oh, General. Hey, welcome. Glad that you're here. Thoughts on Soul Eater 2024. Ruben, you're going to have to answer that one.
Anime? Is it
Yeah,
the
isn't
anime
Soul-
you're talking about?
Isn't
Soul
Eater
Eater is an anime,
Yeah, that's what.
but
Yeah.
I'm wondering why he's saying, because there is a movie called The Soul Eater, which looks pretty cool actually. Chris, this is up your street. When violent and gruesome death starts plaguing a small mountain village, an old legend about a malevolent creature resurfaces.
Ooh.
Is that what you meant, General, rather than the anime?
Okay. The Soul Eater, from the creators of Inside. Dude, and as far as the French extremity films, that's my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah, I liked Inside way more than Martyrs
Mm.
or Frontiers. I thought it
I don't
was
like any of those films, so
yeah, well, sure, I get that, but I just thought Inside was way more of a um
mm,
tense and horrific thing all the way through
yeah.
versus the other ones that have their moments that are just bad.
I
So
like the look of this one though. Looks
yeah,
very interesting.
yeah, it's on Prime here, so I
Okay.
mean for rent.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll
on
have
Prime
to.
for rent here as well.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Invisible plot device is quite an ingenious idea. Yeah, for low budget movies or any budget movies. Yeah,
Agreed. I'm gonna
yeah,
do like Invisible Terminator or something. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah. Because
This
especially if you
untapped.
use some money just to do one or two
Yeah,
glimpses of it
yeah. It works.
and make it
That's what you
legit,
need.
right? I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Insert VFX here.
exactly. I'm so excited for Velocipaster 2.
Can't
I
believe
can't.
it's getting a sequel. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm so happy. Secret Level, amazing. Heard tomorrow we're getting more. Oh,
Yeah,
did
so they dropped the first 8, and there's another
7.
7. Yeah, because there's 15. Yeah, maths.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, really? Wayfair Witches show up in some of the Vampire Chronicle books. I don't know how far I got in the Vampire
I
Chronicle
read
books,
so many of them. I don't remember them, but it's possible. Yeah, so long ago.
I read them in the mid 90s.
Yeah,
That's when I read them.
I got past Bones and something. I want to say Bones and whatever that
Okay.
title is. Never mind. Just keep swimming.
Watch the miniseries Taboo starring
I
Tom Hardy.
want to say you've asked us this before,
Yeah,
and I'm going to continue to say no.
I haven't, but I do have it on my list. Yeah. Hey, Bronson. We're doing well. Ruben is. What was that? What were you?
This
you
is
cheers?
rum,
Oh.
Cuban rum with cola.
Oh. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, one of the kids brought over. Apparently, you can buy a Jack Daniels and Coke.
Yeah, in a can. Yeah.
That's weird. I'm not a fan of alcohol in a can. There's something weird. I don't mind it in the bottle.
I wasn't either, and then I had one, and I was like, "That's fine." Yeah.
Yeah, and they have the Crown Royal ones
Mm.
here, and I didn't enjoy it.
All right.
So I would rather make my own, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, best movie that Son of Soils watched this week. Soils. I got some weird accent there. Son of Soils.
Soils.
Soils. Sleep.
I'm typing it in. No,
Oh, okay.
I have
It's
not seen
is this Korean or Japanese?
this. Looks South Korean.
Yep, South Korean.
Yeah.
Young expectant wife must figure out how to stop her husband's nightmarish sleepwalking habits before he harms himself or his family.
Hmm.
IMDb classifies it as a dark comedy horror mystery thriller.
What the hell?
That's a lot, but I'm down for it if that's actually true. Amy loved Taboo.
Okay.
So, nice. Okay, yeah. So the movie. Nice. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
haven't seen it, so you were wondering. Well, it's going to go on the list.
Yes, it is.
And it looks really good. So
Yeah, I'm
Fingers
excited.
crossed.
Yeah. That's where the rum went. But why is all the rum gone?
why is the rum gone? Because Ruben drank it.
Yes, exactly. JD and Pepsi, cheers to us both. Okay, thank you, Badger. And what is the must-see new Christmas movie this year? Like, are you talking Christmas movie or movie that comes out at Christmas? Because those are two different things.
Well, we're not getting Nosferatu until like January, so
that
it won't be
sucks.
that for us. Yeah, it does suck. Yeah.
So I have seen. While I do not, I've not seen Nosferatu. We also bought our tickets for A Complete Unknown, which I'm excited for.
Okay.
Coming out in the U.S. at least around Christmas time or on Christmas, The Fire Inside.
You've seen that? Hey.
I saw that and that was great. And then also Better Man, which is that's the Robbie
I
Williams
remember
one.
you saying, yeah.
I tell you what, the more I think about it, the more, and because we saw, I don't know, when we went to the secret movie this last week, they played the trailer for Better Man, and I reached over to my wife and I was like, I cannot wait to watch this again.
Wow.
Like, I, I didn't walk out
Mm.
feeling that way. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't walk out feeling that way. But the more that I've sat with it, because it's been like, probably almost a month maybe ago since
Yeah.
I watched it,
Yeah. It's been a few weeks.
I am craving this movie. Like it, and I don't even know. It's just, it's so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just seen Maria's coming out to cinemas, but it's on Netflix at the moment.
Why would it be coming to cinemas if it's already? Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes no sense.
weird. No one's
Okay.
going to watch that.
No. Crochet one, listen, red one.
You gave it 3. Oh, okay, so I'm just going to get my poo out of the way.
Oh, okay.
That's as bad. It's as bad as it's exactly what you think it is. So there are definitely moments that I giggled.
Okay.
But the thing about this movie, it so lacks heart. It's an action Christmas movie, but it doesn't feel like a Christmas movie. The best thing about the movie is the guy who plays Santa Claus, and he's in it for like 6 minutes.
Oh,
You know who I'm
seriously?
talking about?
Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
Yes, J.K. Simmons.
Yes. Yes.
The Rock is The Rock is The Rock is The Rock. I was going to say Captain Hammer, but that's something
Chris
very
Evans.
different. Chris
Yeah.
Evans
Mm-hmm.
is like a caricature of a guy we've seen him play before.
Okay.
The guy that swears a lot that was in Deadpool.
Oh.
You know,
Just breaking away from his
yeah,
Captain America.
they're just. So there's sequences in it that are actually fantastic. When they're tapping into the fantastical element, which I was surprised by how much they do, it's great.
Okay.
There's some lore, Krampus and his minions, the different creatures created, they look great. I could have done the whole movie just being about them. Would have been much more interesting. Kenan Shipka, she is the big bad, and I feel like she did well with what she was given. She leans into the campiness of it. I felt like she needs to lean into it even more, because it was so ridiculous that her character. I think I mentioned to you, she needed a cat.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get you next time, Gadget. I think young kids will enjoy this.
Okay.
Just because it's like
silly.
But it's to quote Jeremy Jan's saying, forgotten T minus 1 day. Like I've already forgotten. Literally,
Gotcha.
I'm trying to think about some of the moments. Like the things I liked most about it was J.K. Simmons and his reindeer. They're badass and they look.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's jacked in the movie, right?
Awesome. Yeah. We literally what you see in the trailer of him doing the weights. That's pretty much the sequence we get of him in the movie. Yeah.
Okay. That's strange that's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I will just do my poo as well.
Of course, we're gonna fling poo at them.
This was actually disappointing for me. This is one of the something that I was looking forward to seeing, and I was willing myself to enjoy it, and I just couldn't. Like,
is this the series I really liked?
The Jetty?
Oh no. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, no. So the Jetty, it's 4 episodes. It was on it was BBC and Hulu.
Yeah, it's
in the US. Yeah, Jenna Coleman. The story is like all over the place. There's a cold case type of thing that I found to be the most interesting. And it brings in a little bit here and there into the present, which also works. There's also then a side story while it's an important story to tell just as a social commentary,
Yeah.
it it's attempting to add intrigue and mystery into the cold case, and yet it doesn't really. Um,
Mm. I saw
ev-
2 episodes and then I just tapped out.
yeah, no, I kept wanting it to be good because you know
Mm.
me, I
Yeah.
love British stuff, British
British
crime drama.
miniseries,
Yeah, what?
gray and depressing,
Yeah,
all the things you love. Yeah. Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah.
And the characters are almost 100% strangers to us.
Mhm.
We don't get nearly enough time with a lot of them for the things like for them to make an impact.
For you to care about what's happening to them, we need to know the characters. But sometimes
Exactly.
they keep back mystery because they're trying to make it. No, let me explain that again. Sometimes they keep you knowing the characters in an effort to suggest that it's more mystery,
Hmm.
um, which it isn't. It's just bad writing.
Yeah, this one was it was just strange. The dynamics between a lot of the characters are just weird.
Mhm.
Um, Archie Renault, who is he was in Shadow and Bone. He was like
Mm,
the main love interest, I think, of the girl in Shadow and Bone. He's
mhm.
kind of a
Yeah, yeah,
square type of guy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, he's I'm not even sure why he's in this. He's
Right,
meant to be kind of like the Jiminy Cricket conscience,
right.
straight laced detective who works to keep Jenna Coleman's character like from going off of the deep end on things.
Was Jenna McConnell the journalist or the
No, she's the DI. She's
she's
the
the DI, right?
DCI. Yeah,
Yeah.
or no DI. No, she's not DCI. Ralph Ineson is DCI in this.
All right.
So awesome. Yes.
Mhm.
Because you got this voice that is, I can't even do it. It's so good. Um, they don't give him anything to do. He was just there. I mean, the character was anybody, just so this was ultimately very disappointing of a show. Now, luckily, it's only 4 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's over and done with. But no matter how much I wanted myself to like it, when it came down to it, I couldn't. I was so disconnected from everybody that was going on, and the central story, while that's the one driving it, and I'm intrigued in,
Hmm.
it's surrounded by so much other stuff that it gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's accurate. Okay, well, let's talk about something better to put us in a better mood. Let's talk about what we both watched this week.
I'm not sure this is going to put me in a better mood,
Okay.
but it was much better. Yes.
So from 2017,
Mm-hmm.
The Breadwinner from the same creators as I'm trying to think.
Book of Kells
Book of
and
Kells
a
and
Wolf Walker.
Wolfwalkers, which are both, by the way, incredible films. Chris, this was the first time watch for you?
This was a first time watch for me, and the animation in this spectacular, and they employ a few different forms of their
Mhm.
animation, and it's all done in such a great way. Like it's like visually sucks you in. The story though was so hard to watch because it just made me angry.
Yeah.
Because it's 2001 Afghanistan, and it's under the control of Taliban, and this girl's dad is captured and taken to prison. So then you have a Mulan type of scenario where the girl then has to disguise herself as a boy. The
Mm.
reason she has to do that, though, is because women cannot be outside, first off, uncovered, but then also not accompanied by a man. So,
Yeah.
husband, brother, anything like that. They cannot buy food if there is not a man with them. So, the father has been taken away. Their brother, their older brother, has died. So it's just two girls, their mom, and then their baby brother.
Hmm.
And food is running out. Right? I I was pissed through so much of this movie. I mean,
Yeah, because
just
you messaged me a couple of times while watching this, and I was like, "Yep." I didn't have the heart to then reply to you say, "And this hasn't changed. This is what's happening right now.
oh yeah,
The laws that we broke away from have all gone back since the Taliban came back
came
in.
back in
Yeah, it's way
with
worse.
more force.
Yeah,
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 exactly. I mean, I was like just enraged watching this,
yeah.
and yeah. That being said, though, the story's brilliant and it's heartbreaking,
Ah, it's heartbreaking, but it's beautiful as well.
and uh, the fairy tale, like, or folk tale. It's a
Yeah.
folk tale
Okay.
that is
Yeah.
interwoven, that works to provide hope for the little girl especially,
Hmm.
and it's a brighter spot within there. It helps them deal with grief,
Yeah.
helps her, like, understand the world around her a little bit more, or at least take it on, conquer
Because
it in a way.
it's dark a lot of the time, but there are moments of levity. Not laugh out
Yes.
loud, but there's breathable moments,
Mm-hmm.
and I really appreciate those because I needed them. Like, because like you, I'm just angry, I'm just seething, and like this sucks, and it sucks because we know how real it is. It's a
Mm-hmm.
story that needed to be told that the
Yes.
animators were brave enough to tell
Yeah. Oh
within
yeah.
this folk tale, but it's so relevant, so real,
Mm-hmm.
never preachy.
Mm-mm.
It's just the story of this, what this young girl's experiencing.
And I loved that in the midst of all of this, we get to see how they're not broad brush stroking every male,
No, exactly. Yeah,
as you know what I mean.
yeah. Because a lot of things that are preachy, they end up going, all the bad guys. Like I've seen so many movies and TV series now where like every male is like a predator. I was like, that is just not accurate. It's not
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. And in this, not every male agreed with the Taliban.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, they were just living within the circumstances that they were living in,
Yeah, because
and
if they
having
did anything, they'll have their head chopped off or their hands chopped off or worse.
thrown in the prison or made
Yeah.
to, yeah, just it, yeah. I mean, the brutal reality that this displayed was horrifying, and I mean,
Yep.
yeah, it literally, like, I was glad that I watched things after. I didn't save this for the last thing I watched,
Yeah.
because I would have gone to bed in a bad mood.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes you feel something, right?
Absolutely. And not just anger. That's the other thing. I don't want everybody
No.
to think, well, it just makes you an angry thing. No, there is a hope and a beauty that is encompassed in the story.
Yeah.
It's just there is such a broad sense of injustice,
Mm.
um, and made all the more real, like you said, because it actually is happening.
Yeah.
And that's it's so you can't escape or tell your mind, now this is not real. Because your mind knows this is real, and it makes it that much more just
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. Well, you're welcome.
no, hey dude, I didn't even know about this film. I didn't know that they had done this. So the filmmakers. So it was, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, amazing. Really done well.
Yeah.
So
I do feel like it got swept under the radar and that just nobody talks about it. And it's really up there with Wolf Walkers and Song of Cows. So
yeah.
it's yeah.
I won't watch this again, um, because of what it
Yeah.
does
I
for
would
me
watch
in
the
terms.
other two again.
Oh my gosh,
But
Wolfwalkers.
Breadwinners is tough to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, but so good too. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
Cool. Uh, okay, we'll go back to the comments. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Find here. Got a bunch. Okay, so Badger's talking about a Christmas movie. It has to have snow. Snow, snow, snow. Um,
Um, what, like a new one, or like just our favorite Christmas movie
yeah,
with snow?
new Christmas movie this year.
New Frosty
Oh,
that has
Hot
snow in it.
Frosty, Hot
Hot Frosty.
Frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not seen a Christmas movie that is new this year that is like, yes, do it. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Um,
Ah, you know what I
I
forgot to do
had
was all the quizzes. What flavor of Pop Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in Elf?
frosted strawberry,
No,
frosted blueberry,
no,
brown sugar and
chocolate.
cinnamon. Oh,
It's
chocolate.
just a really simple.
Hmm.
That was exciting. Yeah,
That was
there's an easy way, easy one. What's the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard?
Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay.
um, for me, you know what? Nutcrackers was actually a decent
Oh yeah,
holiday.
you did like that, didn't you?
Yeah, and most critics didn't,
Right.
but I thought it was just cute. That's what it was.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
predictable. I really appreciated too that the four brothers that are portrayed in the movie are actual four brothers.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is all their first time acting, and while it comes across that it feels very much like their first time acting,
Yeah.
there's also a very real believability of not only them together, their dynamic, but then the hijinks that they get up to. So,
Well, I lasted 6 minutes in that movie, so
yeah, there you go. So, yep, that's about you're probably more on the side of most people,
right.
but I enjoy
You just want to be different.
yeah, always. Yeah. Okay, General, I think Ruben has answered your question about Red One. Um, okay, but Crochet a While and Listens, teenage grandkids wanted to watch it, enjoyed
Yeah.
yourself. So there you go.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, young ones will probably enjoy it.
Nice. Since we know the genres and vibes of death and despair that Chris likes, must get him into the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty dark.
Yeah. But isn't that like anime? Is it? I don't know. I'm honestly
I don't.
asking.
I think Henry Cavill's one will be live action. So
I'm looking forward to that one.
yeah.
I mean, when he geeks out on something and wants the authenticity and then hey, cool.
He's a producer on it, so yeah,
Nice.
And
he's fun. I like him when he's less, no, not less serious. That's not the right way to say it, but
there's a comedy tone to some of the films that he's done that I think he does really well in. I know not a lot of people liked what was it, The Man?
Oh, Ungentlemanly Warfare.
No, I love that.
Oh, I thought that was great.
Yeah, I absolutely love that.
Oh, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah, that was. I love that film. Like, and I really want him as Bond, but he has this like suave comedic timing in that film with his lines where he's kind of tongue in cheek, and it works really well. Like we've seen him do that a few times. Yeah, Ungentlemanly Warfare is a prime example of that as well. Yeah,
dude, that scene when he's in talking to all of them and stealing all the stuff.
So funny. He's like, yeah, he's gonna, and then he's just later on because they've already set up nice coat, and then later you see him with the coat.
Coat, yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Okay, Mr. Flixer, best thing you watched this week? Wonka. Had low expectations. Surprisingly delightful musical comedy, filled with whimsy. Nice.
Cool.
I didn't finish it. Not because it was terrible, just because I was just kind of. I'm glad you liked it though. That's good.
Yeah.
Really did not enjoy Alien Romulus. Huh. Too many
What?
references to the series blew the immersion for me. Felt too familiar to be engaging. However, visually pretty.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay to be wrong, Badger.
Oh my gosh, Crochet While and listen did a Supernatural binge, season 13.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely didn't watch 13 seasons in 1 week. Perhaps you're on season 13,
On
which is,
season
in
13, yeah.
itself is like 22 to 23 episodes. So,
That's a lot.
yeah.
That's
But also, yeah.
Oh, Matthew, hey, we're glad you're here. Even if you're
What's
late.
up?
What's up?
I'll be missing
Shiny.
Shiny. Yeah.
Yeah. Part of why women can't go out alone in Afghanistan is because a lot got raped by U.S. soldiers. Ugh,
Oh,
that's even more disgusting.
That's horrible.
Oh, and to protect them. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that was part of it, but that is horrifying in and of itself. Just adding one more injustice to an
Just
already injustice
Humans
system.
sucking even more. Yeah.
Yep. That just I don't understand that. Best thing to watch this week, not Subservience. He got dragged into that one because of a hot girl. I'm telling you, all these in my comments, because it's hit Netflix, like I'm getting all of these comments from all of these guys talking about how this is such a great movie and that they really enjoyed it. I'm like, no,
I had
you
the screener
didn't.
a while back and I tried watching it, and I was like, "This is dog shit."
The movie is terrible.
It's
Okay,
poo. Yeah.
it's okay if you want to watch because of Megan Fox and you get to watch her in like skimpy negligee. Fine, just say that. Just
Go for it. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
And we're not saying that she's a bad actress because we've seen her. We watched her in one.
Yeah.
What was that?
That
was,
blood thing.
Yeah, and
I like that one.
I
And
like
Jennifer's
that.
Body, she's good in too.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So, but yeah, the movie's just not good. So just don't.
Just isn't.
Thank you,
And we've
Matthew,
seen
for
that
saying it out
plot
loud.
done loads of times better.
Yeah. Well, see, and I thought she was perfect in this one because of her detached emotion.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
detached as a
Like she didn't
robot.
have to act. She just kind of
Automaton.
stood there. But
Okay,
yeah.
so here's the question: we had that horror from Blumhouse with the doll girl,
Megan. Yeah.
Megan. Which one's worse?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Equally poo.
Because there was a movie that we did watch that was similar in premise to Megan.
Mm.
I want to say, and yet it was a lot of fun.
Oh.
I don't
What was
remember.
that?
You watched it also. I don't know. And I don't even remember when it was. So it's not
I mean,
like
Abigail's a small girl, and that was great.
Abigail is great. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. That's just it. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy. I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
But if he's
it just kind of flew under the radar. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he's being just that comedy dad type of thing,
Yeah.
you know, he typically works well. I mean, Daddy Daycare is like a classic. So,
It's classic. Yeah.
not gonna touch that hot frosty movie. Okay.
Come on, Badger. Give it a go. It's great.
Chocolate. Oh. Okay. Matthew.
Oh, that was the answer to the quiz. What
Oh.
flavor? Buddy the Elf?
Oh.
Chocolate. You just went chocolate. I was like, what? Why? Were you referencing Polar Express?
Maybe or Wonka. You know, I don't know. I mean, it all kind of flew in there for my brain to.
gosh.
Oh, welcome to the mess that is Chris's head. Okay, Matthew, the best thing to watch: Solo Leveling Reawakening.
Dude,
Theatrical
I'm
release.
very jealous. Like, I was going to go because but I had to travel like an hour and a half to the nearest cinema, and I just like half
Nobody
a day
playing it
travel
around
there
you,
and
huh?
back. Nah. But I wanted to watch it. So glad it's good because it's another one of those where they do the kind of recap of the series, where you like watch the last 2 episodes and then they do the first 2 episodes of the new season with like some extra scenes. So I was wondering if it was worth it. And sometimes they are, because you just want to watch the spectacle, especially when you get to the towards the end of the seasons, big action where they blow their budget, and then it's phenomenal with great score. So, by the sounds of it, Matthew is saying that it's really good. Yeah.
Nice. What are the 5 food groups according to Buddy the Elf? What sugar plums, candy canes, syrup.
Oh, he put so much syrup on it. I don't know what the 5th one is. And I've seen that movie so many times. I should.
I know. Yeah, I know. I should know it also. Yeah. Badger. Yeah, Nutcrackers. If you liked Ben Stiller's character in Reality Bites, I swear that this is like a sequel to Reality Bites, like weirdly.
That's hilarious.
Because his stammering, his name is Michael or Mike in this, like it was in there. He's kind of a yuppie, the whole thing. So anyway, yeah, it's cute. That's all. Don't expect huge things, but it's cute and predictable. Never saw the anime before. No, it was just he added on there. Thank you. Best thing you watched this week was this. We appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, nice. Okay, your dog Xavier for keeping on the elf hat and reindeer antlers for photos. Oh my
well
goodness,
done, Xavier.
Oh,
we definitely need photos. You got to share them with us somehow.
Yeah. If you go onto the Discord, you can probably share there.
Yeah.
His name Xavier is named after Professor X because he reads your mind. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Ruben, your thoughts on Dungeon People?
Dungeon People as a whole, I think, are weird. I don't know what Dungeon People is. Is it an anime that I should be watching?
Is that the one where they eat? Remember, there's that dungeon.
That's
Dungeon Diners and Drives.
Dungeon People, 2024.
Oh,
Master Chef Clay heads off into unexpected explored dungeon, but much more to your surprise, the dungeon's caretaker offers her a job. This is not one I've heard of, but I will add it to my never-ending anime list. General, have you watched any? What have you thought of it so far? There's so much new anime that comes out all the time. It's really hard to keep up. I haven't managed to get any screeners for Creature Commandos, so I was gonna. I don't even think that's not even out yet.
Oh, really? Oh, because I saw it on. It's on Max here.
It's on Max. Yeah.
I don't know how many episodes, but
yeah, I think they're doing like weekly.
Okay. Candy Cane Lane is like Jumanji mixed with 12 Days of Christmas.
That's such a weird synopsis. Kind of sounds great, though.
Yeah, that makes it sound fun and weird. Yeah. Slightly disturbing. Trying to watch A Gentleman in Moscow. Like Ewan McGregor, but it's really slow going.
Yeah, I had the feeling it was. That's why I never really dived into it. Some Paramount, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Word on Lord of the Rings.
The anime?
Seen it. Yeah.
I watched Jeremy Jans's review, and then I decided I'm not going to watch it right away. I will get to it, but it's suddenly jumped down in my what I wanted to watch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas movies like Better Watch Out, Rare Exports, Violent Night was surprisingly fun. Yesterday I actually messaged Ruben about this. Yesterday was Friday the 13th. So we decided to watch a horror or something violent, something like that, I was thinking maybe Silent Night, Deadly Night, something very campy from the 80s. Thought about Krampus. So Krampus was on the list, Violent Night was on the list, and Better Watch Out was on the list. My son's girlfriend had not watched any of those. So we left it up to her and we watched Better Watch Out. And every year, I mean, it's just every time I watch, it's just, I love it and I hate the kid so much.
Yes. I like all of those, actually. Better Watch Out, Rare Exports, and Violent Night. It's a great trilogy right there.
Yeah, Ruben you had me watch Rare Exports last year or 2 years ago for the first time.
Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. Nice. Okay, General has not seen Dungeon People yet.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is exactly what you were talking about, Chris.
oh, Delicious in
Delicious
Dungeon.
in
Oh, okay.
Dungeon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Delicious in Dungeon. It gets way darker. It's much darker for what it's about. Like
Mm,
it's about guys that go into a dungeon and make food out of the monsters, and you think that would be funny, and it is, but it's
but
also really dark. Yeah, which is so anime. Yeah.
Sharath, hey, glad you're here. It's okay that you're late. We're glad that you made it. If we could direct two definitive masterpieces, what two genres would you choose to do?
I'd do horror
Mm-hmm.
because I think
Yeah.
horror is easier to disguise my lack of expertise in directing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and if I had knocked a few out, I'd probably want to do some science fiction if I could.
Ooh.
I'd love to do fantasy, but I would need a good story to adapt, and those are hard to please fans of any kind. So
Yes.
science fiction, you can do indie budget with, if you've got an interesting story, it can turn out amazing. Prime is a prime example. Tiny
Absolutely.
budget, amazing film. Yeah.
I agree. I would do horror, and I would do something that felt like a stage play. Limited
But yeah, I can see
limited
that.
location, character and
Real
dialogue
character study.
driven. Yeah.
Like that depressing film in one room.
Mass.
Mass. Goodness.
Yeah.
Incredible film.
Yeah.
Stage play for sure. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We started watching Conclave. My wife had not seen it, and it's now on Peacock, I think, streaming. Just
Yeah, I think it's
like
there
it came
somewhere.
out like just
Yeah.
recently there. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it again, watching through it. So
Yeah.
yes,
Again, great character studies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Constantine 2. Oh yeah, that
Yes.
sounds good. Um, I I don't know when it's coming out either though.
I watch that movie every year. It's
Do
like
you really?
it's like your Martian. That is
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Except I watch that every month.
Okay. I need to up my game.
Yes. Tropic Thunder 2. Who says no?
I'm playing a dude, playing another dude, playing another dude, playing another dude. Like that's what number 2 would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recommend watching Secret Level Warhammer episode to see. Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect.
And it's
Nice.
short, so you're not.
I'm not investing a lot of time one way
No.
or the other. If I love it, then it's whetted my appetite. And if I hated it, it's over.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. That was 14 minutes of my life.
Yeah, there you go. Husband always said if we were billionaires, we would do a Anna McCaffrey Pern movie or series or TV series, Dragons. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Anne McCaffrey Pern is.
Yeah, I would need a little bit more.
Oh, she does. Okay, yeah, she does a lot of Dragon Riders.
Oh, what
Oh,
like?
oh, Anne McCaffrey Pern movie. So the Dragon Riders of Pern. It's a
Oh,
series. Okay.
this is a series from How to Train Your Dragons.
No, I don't think so. I don't
Because
think
there
that's
is a
the
How to Train
same.
Your Dragons series as well. So
Yeah, but I don't. That's not her. That's
that's not the same. Okay.
Clarissa or Cressida or something like that.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Um,
So if you had loads of money, you would make a live action version of that, or animated.
or
What
just
would you
yeah,
do? Yeah.
nice.
Cool. Should we talk about what we're looking forward to, Chris?
Yes, you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go into the final season on Netflix of The Dragon Prince Mystery of Avaros. Yeah, so this saga is ending. It's the 7th season. It's all been fantastic so far. I've really enjoyed it. I'm worried that they're going to kill my characters that I love. Yeah.
Golly, I don't have a lot of things coming out this week. So I am seeing Sonic, but doesn't that come out next week?
Mm,
I don't know when it comes
yeah.
out. Um, so I'm gonna say this, which is I don't non-guilty guilty pleasure, but Virgin River season 6 comes out on Thursday.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Um, it's a comfort watch. That's all it is. It's not good. I don't know
The
about season 6. I
thumbnail
haven't.
is wow. Is so spoiler.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know if I've seen it or paid attention to it. Ugh. Okay.
Ugh, yeah.
Okay. Well, good to know there then. Yeah. So there's the 6888 coming out on Netflix
Mm,
on Friday that actually looks pretty good. It's like a historical war drama.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Do you have anything else? I don't even know what else is.
No, but that's
Okay.
that's my one.
There you
We
go.
choose
Okay.
one.
We
One's
choose
fine.
one. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We will hit up comments and then wrap up. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Need Tom Cruise as Les Grossman one last time. There you go.
That'll be awesome.
Nice. First episode. Oh, Tough Cookie watched first episode of The Penguin and a new episode of Bob's Burgers.
That is so wow. Opposites, but maybe
Yeah.
Bob Burgers helps because Penguin's dark, so maybe that like lightens the mood. Also, hi Tough Cookie.
Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Yeah. Let me
Funny.
sorry, I missed out on the time code there. Okay. Crochet While and Listen is looking forward to A Complete Unknown. Yes. I'm seeing that
Yes.
on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Alien Wars Judgment Day. Oh. On is that coming out on theaters or I don't know.
I'm guessing maybe that's not to do with the Alien franchise.
I don't think so. I think that's
No.
a separate
Yeah.
thing. Alien. I'm looking it up now.
Sounds like a B movie, right? Sounds like something
Uh,
that I would have been involved making.
y- yeah, maybe. It's just a sci-fi. After an alien catastrophe, a few remaining human souls try to hold on to their sanity and their reality as humanity slowly slips into
Oh,
darkness.
is it animation?
Mm, I don't think so. It's hard to tell because, well, maybe it is. I don't. There's only movie posters on IMDb, so I don't know.
There's a couple of trailers. It
Okay.
looks animated. Yeah,
Mm,
I'm not
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Where did you find this one, Crochet One?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Crochet, well, and listen, Badger, just you don't have to be a billionaire. Just have invisible dragons and invisible riders.
Nice. That is a way to circumnavigate that.
It's yes, yes. Lioness season 2 wrapped up last Sunday. Ooh, okay.
Oh no, with a massive cliffhanger. God damn it. Because I watched the first 5. Remember, I spoke about that
Mhm.
a couple of weeks ago. So I need to go watch the last 3.
And
Man.
and it's going towards preachy also, which
Oh no.
hmm,
And I was so good.
that's
Damn it.
yeah.
Damn it.
Okay. Well,
I don't like that. Not one bit.
I don't like it when it's overly preachy. I mean, I don't mind the social commentary, but yeah. Okay. Um, everybody, thank you for joining us today. We have had a lot of fun. Don't forget, you can like, share, subscribe. Ruben with the Ruby Tuesday. Me, Chris, Movies and Munchies. We have our Discord that is up during the week. Well, it's up all the time because it does not like it goes down, but that you can hop on at any point in time. Shut up.
You shut up, man. You shut up.
What's mine say?
Uh,
Oh goodness. Also our Patreon. Patreon.com/the bearded ones. £1 gets in there. Over 105, 110 videos there. It's insane. We just talked about Paprika,
Hmm.
an anime. There's also a Paprika movie from earlier in that
Don't watch
decade. I
that.
think this was a whole different movie.
Yeah.
Although we didn't watch that or talk about that one.
But
So
we do have a Christmas top 5 Christmas movies of the last 5 decades. That'll be dropping this week.
nice, cool. Yes, that was fun to do. One from each decade. No
Yeah.
honorable mentions,
No honorable mentions.
even
That
though I had
was
a ton.
tough for you.
Yes. Yes. Oh, all right, everybody. Thank you again. We hope you have had just an awesome time for joining us, and that we hope you have a spectacular week. Be safe as we go into holidays and weather starts to change for some people. I guess in other parts
Mhm.
it's going into summer, so it's not. So it's weird. Take care, General. Appreciate it. Peace out, Matthew. We thank you for joining everybody. All righty. That's it. We will. Wait, yes, be safe. Um, cheers. I hope everybody has a great weekend as well. Okay. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.